Later this week, you'll be provided a great opportunity to see a number of films and shorts as part of the Afrikana Film Festival. The festival opens here in Richmond this Thursday. Here to give us a rundown of some of what you can experience are the founder of the festival, Anjali Moon, along with entrepreneur Adrian Cole Johnson. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, ladies.
Thank you. Thanks
This
for
is
having us.
exciting. I was on your website looking at everything that's coming up in the festival, and it's amazing, the rundown. How'd you put it all together?
Man, well, this has really been a work in progress over the last couple of years. We started 2 years ago with something called the Noir Cinema Series, which is a short film series. And just over the last couple of years, we've transitioned into being into a space we think Richmond's ready for a multi-day festival. And with some of the relationships we've developed over the last 2 years, we've been able to kind of pull it together. So fingers crossed.
Why did you think something like this is so important for the Metro Richmond community?
Well, I think that Richmond is really in a space where we are becoming more and more of a creative hub. And as a part of that, it's important that we have diverse voices, authentic voices in different forms of art that are represented. And we think Afrikana gives a platform for that.
Well, you've got some amazing things planned. Let's talk specifics. You've got a 30th anniversary celebration of a groundbreaking film.
Absolutely. She's Gotta Have It by Spike Lee. We are screening that on Friday night. We're just honored to be able to present it. And we have a gentleman by the name of Monty Ross coming. He was a founding member of 40 Acres and a Mule. He helped with She's Gotta Have It, Do the Right Thing, School Days, all the iconic Spike Lee films you can think of. He was a part of it. So we're happy to have him come join us.
So before or after the screening, there'll be kind of a talk back of sorts?
Absolutely, an artist talk with Monty Ross.
Everybody gets a chance to do that. 40 Acres and a Mule, of course, Spike Lee's production company.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
And that's going to be a big night because that is part of the short film or the highlight of the program, and then you've got the short films that we'll be screening through as well.
Absolutely. So we kick off on Thursday. We kick off on Thursday at the Valentine with a short film series called the Open City Mixtapes by a sister named A.V. Rockwell. And then on Friday we transition into one of our first spotlight events, which is She's Gotta Have It. On Saturday during the day, that's our Afrikana Shorts program, and we'll have over 30 short films screening at different galleries throughout the city. We'll have filmmakers from all along the East Coast here to join us to do artist talks and audience Q&As and just kind of hobnob with Richmond. So we're really excited about that. And then in the evening, we have our other spotlight events.
And it's nice because you've got a variety of locations that you're really encompassing the entire city.
Yes, really want to show off Richmond. Richmond has a lot of really cool spaces and a lot of really cool things going on. So we're excited to be a part of the Richmond community and to ingrain ourselves in it that way. We're really thankful to these gallery owners who have opened their doors to us and said, please come in, we're excited about this and we want to be a part of it. And we consider those people to be visionaries to really understand the importance of a platform like Afrikana.
And speaking of really cool things, that's kind of where Adrian comes in.
Absolutely. So this is Adrian, and she is one of the curators of the Artisan Cafe, and they're putting together our Shop Afrikana Marketplace.
Absolutely, and we're very excited to partner with Afrikana Film Festival and Anjali. We'll be doing Shop Afrikana that Saturday at Mix Gallery, right in the mix of all of the films, from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And we'll be featuring a lot of local and then some other artisans from out of town. I'm actually wearing earrings from one of the artists that'll be there, a new rock metal, and we have one of his rings featured here as well. Also, Tree Naturals is featured here. She's a local organic hair care artisan, handcrafted right here in Richmond, Virginia. And then another artist we have is the legendary S. Ross Brown. These are just one of his bags, but he has so many various kind of visual art that he'll be showing. We'll have a DJ there. It'll be free for patrons who are kind of up and down coming throughout the Afrikana Film Festival.
And in putting this all together, how did you decide which artisans you wanted to include? Were you looking for something that gave us a broad variety?
We were. Afrikana gives us funky, culture, unique, one of a kind, and so it's a very handcrafted group of artists. We have about 12 that we'll be featuring, and we really wanted to choose artists that spoke to Afrikana. Some of them have, who are here in Richmond have already been supportive of the movement for the last few years, and so we were very intentional as we were curating the show.
And this is, as the poster says, the inaugural. So yes. it goes from there. But you've got a lot of highlights, and then it all kind of wraps up with a big party.
It does, wraps up with a big party. So after the shorts, actually as a part of that daytime program, we have a gentleman by the name of Ninth Wonder coming. He is a Grammy Award-winning producer, and he's also the first person ever inducted into the Harvard Hip Hop Fellowship. And so we are screening a documentary about that experience for him, and he's coming to do an artist talk. But he's also going to DJ our after party over at the Speakeasy. So so we're really excited about that. And then we also have Grammy Award-winning jazz artist Robert Glasper coming. Our Spotlight Red Carpet event is Miles Ahead. We're doing an encore screening of that, the Don Cheadle film about
Miles Davis.
exactly about Miles Davis. And Robert Glasper actually did the entire score for the film. And so he's coming to talk about that experience and what it was like to compose a score behind a person like Miles Davis.
Well, this sounds like a don't miss opportunity.
I
You
would
want to mark your calendar for every day. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us
Thank
today,
you.
giving us a small taste